Our next reporter is one of those women who, I do what I do. You know her, Maria Hinojosa. I think she's been at every Women's eNews event. She wins the award for that. Let's update you on where she is. She's a senior correspondent for PBS's Now, currently contributing correspondent for PBS's Need to Know. Hinojosa has reported on America's untold stories and brought to life unsung heroes in America and abroad on NPR and PBS. She is the anchor and managing editor of NPR's Latino USA and the anchor of the Emmy Award-winning talk show Maria Hinojosa, One-on-One from WGBH La Plaza. She is currently, are ready for this, doing a frontline documentary on immigration detention centers, and one of our first honorees has been working on some of those, and she was told, no women will get on frontline. You can't make it. She's the first Latina and the first woman to do a documentary on Frontline, and this project will be on soon. And Hinojosa has now launched the Futuro Media Group with a mission to produce multi-platform, community-based journalism that respects and celebrates the cultural richness of the American experience. Get that light right over to Maria Hinojosa. She's over there. Where are you? Right there.
Right. What you forgot to say is that I'm only 4'11", so I kind of blend in when people are sitting down. But que vivan las chaparras es lo que yo digo. Que vivan las chaparras. It's great to be here. Rita, thank you for asking me back yet again, and to all of you. This is one of my highlights of the year to be here. Because ultimately, you know why young women end up being trafficked is because people don't tell them, people don't recognize them, people don't recognize their power. And so what Rita and Women's eNews does is to recognize the power of the women in our midst. So, I live in West Harlem, and I'm kind of walking down the street, and all of a sudden I start seeing these big posters that say, Black Girls Rock! Black Girls Rock. And I'm like, yeah, they do, yo. What is it? Absolutely. They do. And I'm like, who's putting up these posters? Because, you know, I'm a journalist. I'm an investigative journalist, right? So I'm just like, who is it? What? And they're going to be on BET? What? What is this? And so you have inspired me, girl, because I am trying to hook up a Latina Girls Rocamos. Because we do need to recognize the power in our midst. So Beverly Bond said that. She was like, you know what? I don't care about these ridiculous rap, misogynistic lyrics. I'm going to become a DJ, and I'm going to turn this thing around. And you have Beverly Bond. I love this. Give a round of applause for Beverly Bond for Black Girls Rock.
Thank you. I want to thank Rita and everyone at Women's eNews for this honor and recognition, and I'd like to congratulate all of the other honorees who I am amazed to be in the same room with and on the same list with. You know, I started Black Girls Rock simply as a reaction to what I was seeing as unbalanced and unfair messages towards women of color in media. And I felt that it was very unfair to not tell our girls that they mattered and that they were more, that their value wasn't below their waist, but above their shoulders. There has been a lot of progress with what we do with Black Girls Rock, but there's also a lot of work that still needs to be done. One of the concerns that we have this year is the women who co-sign the damaging images of women in media, and also the inappropriate messages that are still marketed to children when they're very adult content. So I appreciate being amongst this group of people who are committed to empowering people through your various organizations, and especially the women who are talking about the problems with young girls being trafficked, because we do have a problem, and a part of that problem are the media messages that they see. So I'm honored to be amongst this group. Thank you so much for having me, and Kimberly, I'm sorry, for nominating me. Thank you.